They also rusticate a student because of a viral video of a dying colleague. And Presidency defends 15% fuel import tariff. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. This is the CONFAB, and this is a program where we share our opinion, where we share our belief on what is going on in our country and all over the world. And with me here is
All right. Thank you, Ayomikun, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us right now. Adenipekun, Afolabi, your prince on the show. That is me. We are here to give the justice, or let's say, do justice to what we bring to you as a topic for today. And on this note, I think Ayomiku, maybe we need to appreciate
the our executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, and I'm so privileged, to have him on the show with me again today. And all other esteemed stars, we say very thank you to you. All right, we will be beginning the topic that we'll be discussing on today on the confab. The first one is DESU rusticate students over a viral TikTok video where she did a video recording of a dying colleague, and this is what the school has to say about it. It says, Des- Delta State University DESU Abraka has rusticated a 200 level biotechnology student Az Ugoma for uploading it on TikTok a video showing a dying student allegedly involved in abortion. In a letter dated October 21, 2025, signed by Principal Assistant Registrar Student Ugomi Akpo, the student the school said Ugoma breached her matriculation oath by inappropriately filming and uploading the scene of a dying student at the University Health Care Center on TikTok. The act was described as gross misconduct. Ugoma was suspended for 4 semesters starting from 2025 to 2026 academic session, and will resume in 2027 through 2028. The letter stated, "You will recall that you appeared before the Student Disciplinary Committee to defend yourself against the underlisted allegation act of gross misconduct." Now, Afolabi, yeah, well, one thing I will ask to, the first question I will want to ask is: in Nigeria, is abortion really legal in abortion to be carried out in Nigeria?
Okay. Thank you, Ayomiku, for that beautiful question. Is abortion legalized in Nigeria? As of today, no. But we have experts on abortion, that there are medical practitioners that what they were trained for is basically on abortion. And why do they have that privilege? Is because there some women that sometimes when they got pregnant, well, there's a particular pregnancy that we call the ectopic pregnancy. That ectopic pregnancy means that instead of that spermatozoa to form in the womb of the woman, and the spermatozoa decided to form outside the womb. We have some cases like that, and forming outside the womb, it will not be a easy thing for such woman even to bear.
Yeah.
And we all know that when you are in agony, what you will be thinking of is that, oh, especially some people who doesn't know that, okay, after pains there will still what we call the gain or relief. What she'll be thinking is that, what should I do now? That is why we have some experts to even to have that as their profession, should in case that we have such situation, so that they will be the one to remove or evacuate such ectopic pregnancy for the woman to be relieved. That is why we have them. Not that the abortion is legalized. Anyone caught with abortion is a crime. Is a crime. Or except you have a medical report that says, okay, this woman need to undergo abortion. The medical practitioner, the expert, will have to write a letter towards that before you will be allowed. And if you are caught in that act, you will not be facing any consequence, because it is recommended by the expert and the professionals in the field.
Okay, thank you for that, Afolabi. Now, okay, okay. Now we've agreed that abortion is illegal to carry it out in Nigeria. Now, this now brings me to this question now. Now, for a student to know to film that incident, it's not that she filmed that incident in the maybe in the lecture hall, or but she went ahead to film it in the health center, which is depriving the the was it the lady. She's depriving the lady of
She exposed the lady private life to public.
So sorry, you know. Now, I want to now ask this question: that the judgment that Delsu passed, that she should be rusticated for 4 semesters, that's for 2 years. Now, is this right, or we just agree that, okay, school is a citadel of learning, that we learn new things, that probably she should have just been given a pardon, or a lesser punishment than rusticating her. What's the view about that?
Okay, thank you, Adenipekun. Giving her 4 semesters as a punishable offense for what the offense that she committed, because it is an offense. And this is why I want to employ all the newly admitted students, that before you sign your oath of admission, you should look at it very well. Some people, out of joy, because of the joy that, oh, I've been looking for admission and thank God that I have this. That is why many students will not take their time to look at the admission oath, and they will just sign it and submit it. All these things will be stated clearly that, okay, there are some certain things that as a student that you cannot do, and there are some certain things that you are allowed to do. And immediately you go against that rules and regulation, it means you have committed an offense. And there is the Student Act. We have a lot of punishable offense. If you are caught in examination cheating, we have offense for it.
Yeah.
And if you do something, maybe you cause violence in the school, there is a punishable of for such acts too. And this one going against the rules and regulation, because not only the lady exposed the private life of the student, she also exposed the life of the Delta State University, DESU. Now, if not because of the viral video, nobody we won't be here to talk about the incident that occurred in the Delta State University. And some people may have opinion that, okay, what the lady, what the student did, they should give her a lesser punishable they should how would I put it, lesser punishment. Okay, rather than saying that she will be rusticated for 4 years. I thank God that it is just a rustication, not expelling.
Yes, that's what I was about,
because she still have the right to maintain his admission with the school. It means the admission given to her, the school did not jeopardize her. The only thing is that she will not be their student for 4 semesters, and looking at the story that the lady is the student, I mean year 2, that is 200 level student, it means that he will start fresh, that is begin again. And this should be a caution to all students that whenever you are on campus, make sure you know the rules and regulations that guide the
The school.
activities of the school, so that you not go against it. Because of, to avoid this, even not no parent will hear this and be happy with
You
such.
know, sorry, wait, what you just said that the no parents will hear this and will be happy or such. Now, it brings me back that the school sent letters
Mm,
to, this lady's sponsor,
mm,
and the father, the stepfather
mm.
of the lady has already said that she said that she should kiss her education goodbye
Mm.
forever. She's going to
And
kiss
you
her
and,
education
and,
goodbye,
and you
and
should know what that means when you ask to kiss your
education
education.
good.
Mm,
That's so journalist Oseni Rufai has appealed to the school for reconsideration. The problem that she should not that on the Twitter that he wrote, he said, "Please, sir, do not allow this injustice to stand, as this young lady's future is about to be shattered and cut short."
with this, I think what Rafi was saying in the popular presenter or anchor
Yes.
the Arise TV news, what is saying is good.
Yeah.
But one thing I want us to know is that if truly this is the punishable mayor for such act in the student law book, I think we
Yeah.
should let it
Stand.
stand.
Definitely.
We should let it stand so that it will caution other students. Because now, instead of our students to focus more on their education, what they are after is that they want to create content, because they know that they can easily get money from that content, forgetting about the hazardous part of
Of it.
it
Or the person that the content might cause
might
damage
cause
to.
damage too. But everybody just want to create content. Look at the one that happens in one university where we have the female student that cheated in an exam and still fighting or contented with the
The
lecturer that
lecturer.
the lecturer should should free her, should give her phone. And you know that phone is the exhibit or the evidence that the lecturer will show
Yeah,
at the
definitely. Tender.
disciplinary I mean
Committee.
for committee, that this is what I find on her, that is why I have to send her away. But giving it to you, it means that the lecturer want to shoot himself
And
on the
leg.
leg. I heard all these things, and it is one of the students that bring this content out for people to know that this is what actually happened. If you are serious with your exam, why will you have a time to
Bring in phone. To be
phone
using phone.
to be using phone even to capture what is happening in an examination, or what happens in an examination, or it
Remains
remains in the
in the
examination,
hall.
or not that you should take it out. That is why all our students, especially the newly admitted students, should think of this and work towards it.
Thank you, Afolabi, for that. Well, with this, I'll be taking, few public opinion.
Mm.
There is always positive opinion, and definitely we always have
we
negative
we have
opinion.
right to our opinion.
Yes, we have right to
Mm.
our opinion. So the first opinion, it says that she made one Adewale on X made this. He said she made a mistake, yes, but education should correct, not destroy. Imagine being rusticated and disowned at the same time, because because the stepfather has already promised her that she should kiss her educational goodbye, and she's ready to send her back to the village.
That may cause depression,
Yeah.
and she may be thinking otherwise, that okay, maybe that is the end of her life. No, let me advise you, my dear sister, that is not your end of life. It is just for you to correct your ways, not that is your end. And even the country that we are now, after graduating, many are still roaming about to get job. Instead of this, why can't you use this 2 3 I mean 4 semesters to get yourself doing something
Equipped, yeah.
reasonable, so that when you get back to the school,
It
you
can even serve as source of income for you.
yes, don't see it as a punishment, see it as a way of correcting your ways.
Yeah.
That is just it. You don't need to be thinking otherwise, that maybe you should take your life, or you should do something that would still lead you to higher punishment.
So another one, killing machine said, regardless of the context, Filming a fellow student who is dying and posting it on social media is a profound violation of their dignity and privacy. Universities have to take gross misconduct like that seriously to maintain a safe environment.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Because you don't have the right to expose your fellow
yeah,
privacy. That is why when you are in a private group and you want to change that private group to the public group, they will not allow you because they know that some people may be there just for them to be there alone. They don't want anyone to know that they are part
they
of
are
the
part
group.
of it.
That
Yeah,
is the confidence. I mean, the confidentiality of our fellow should remain confidence,
yeah.
not that we should be exposing them.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your opinion, Afolabi. With that, we are going to go on a very short and a very quick break. Presidency defends the 50% fuel import tariff. So uh, it's no longer a news that the president already declared that okay there will be fuel import tariff, that there will always be the 50% income earnings for any fuel that is being imported into Nigeria, that they are going to pay for it. But it says that the presidency has bo- confirmed President Bola Tinubu's approval of a 50% import duty on petrol and diesel, saying the move is intended to boost local refining and reduce Nigerian reliance on imported fuel. I mean, the announcement was made by the special advisor to the president of media and public communications, Sunday Dare, in a statement posted on X on Friday. He described this policy as a bridge, not a burden, aimed at reshaping Nigeria's energy sector for a long-term stability. Dare said the tariff is meant to discourage fuel importation, encourage investment in domestic refining, and help Nigeria take control of its energy supply after years of depending on foreign refineries. He noted that despite being a major crude oil producer, Nigeria has spent years importing refined products which drained foreign exchange and cost the nation jobs. According to him, the new policy gives a competitive edge to local refineries such as Dangote Refinery, the Port Harcourt Refinery, and modular refineries currently being developed. By making imported fuel less competitive, the government is tightening the market in favor of local refineries, laying the groundwork for a self-sustaining and resilient energy sector, stated. Dare added, as local refinery output increases, fuel availability will improve and pump prices are expected to stabilize while job creation. So with this, he said, however, petroleum marketers have warned that the policy could push petrol prices above 1,000 per liter in the short term. Now, this is what I know I want us to dwell more on. Fine. What our president is trying to do is, to me, I would say, is is a great move, because we can't be depending more on foreign used fuel
Importation.
importation. Like, if we can produce our fuel right here, definitely things are going to be stabilized definitely in Nigeria. But for this short time, and I think that this this is a Nigeria this is Nigeria politics. they they might make promises that okay, this is what they want to do, and definitely it will not happen. You understand? But now, for them to now say that there will be 50% tariff on fuel importation, but if the prices of fuel now shoot, we are still getting, I think we are still getting fuel for around 800 naira. Now shoot
920,
900.
950, 920
Okay.
now.
So if we are getting fuel at that range and it later shoot from that price to around 1213 per liter, now fuel is still around 1912 9 9 915
950,
920.
920.
But if fuel should now move to around that 1000 to 1003, how is this going to, how, in the statement it said that this is just a bridge and not a burden. How is this bridge not going to become a burden to us as in Nigeria?
Okay. You know what the President Bola Tinubu, the action it takes, and being confirmed by the presidency
Yes.
that the 15%. You know, this is a good development,
Yeah.
and putting that tariff on the importation, it will reduce the quantity of fuel or crude oil that being
Imported,
imported
yeah.
into the Nigeria. And thank God that we have Dangote refinery now.
Yeah.
Assuming that we don't have Dangote refinery, I would have seen maybe we are moving from pan to
Fire.
fire. But with the
But sorry, you said Dagote. Is that one Dagote refinery? Can that only sustain the the?
you know what that means is that before we can have the importation of petroleum,
Yeah.
it means there is what we call the exportation of the crude oil.
Yeah.
You know, what Nigerian always do in the past is that im- we export the crude oil and they refine it, they now sell it back to us. And selling it back to us, who is at lost? We are still at lost, because the amount that we sell the crude oil, you know, it is not refined. After refined, they will have to send it
Back to us.
back to us, and it is not for free. They will sell it, and the amount that they said they want to sell, that is what we need to buy, because it is not our product again.
Yeah.
We only send them the crude oil. It's like someone who planted cocoa, and you now sell your cocoa out, and somebody make it to be a candy and now sending it to you,
Back to you.
back to you. The amount he said he want to sell, that is the amount you
You are
will
going
buy
to
it.
definitely.
You have no right on price regulation again. That is why, if we want to go higher and we want to encourage the local production, any goods, I think that tariff is okay, since it's for importation.
Importation.
And anyone that wants to import to the country will know that, okay, with the country that I want to import to, if I cannot avoid
Tariff.
the tariff, I have to
Then
reduce the numbers of the quantity that I want
bringing.
to importing to their country. And looking at the other side, many Nigerians may think that, okay, it will cause the how will I put it, that we don't have enough of fuel
Well,
at the
filling
refiner
station. Filling station.
filling station as the independent marketers. Now, Dangote have encouraged the independent marketer that, okay, what you need to do is that you don't need to spend your money on the transportation. Just come to us at that, okay, this is the social liters of petroleum or the spirit that you said you want, and they will just get it for you and transport it to your location. I think this will be a long way, and it will help the country, and it will boost our economy.
Economy. Yeah.
And that is why what I'm concerned, boosting the economy,
Economy.
because we
Yes.
need to boost our
Our
economy.
economy.
But we pray that all these promises and this will prevail, and they will work towards it.
Yeah. Thank you, Afolabi, for that. Now it brings me back to this question. You said we Nigerians should not think of the scarcity stuff. Like, now, I want to ask that: how long should we Nigerians continue, you know, to be in this temporal, like what they said that it's going to be a temporal, it's going to just be a temporal for for everlasting solution. Um, how long should we Nigerians, endure this temporal pain before we now have to see
Mm.
the bigger result?
There is a general saying that no pain, no gain.
Mm.
But when the pain is more than the gain, that is why we have issues. And I'm appealing to the government that, despite that, we know that what they about to do, it will be a things of gain for Nigeria, but it will definitely bring pains, and they should have a way of reducing the month, or let's say week month, that the pain will last, so that it won't affect other things. Because in Nigeria, most of our production depend on the spirit, I mean the petroleum.
Yeah.
Because someone, the mama Ailero, the woman that is using the machine to grind pepper for people as a source of income, it will definitely affect that woman if if the what is it called, the time, the month being prolonged. That is why we should, within the short period of time, government should rally round to make sure that everything come back to normal, basically on the fuel importation. Because if there is no importation, there is no way we will have to complement the one that we have. It means we will see be our consumption will be around what we have as a country, and the numbers of people that are consuming fuel now being increased day by day. And since now that there won't be any importation, it means what we have, we should learn how to manage it. And even individual, I'm just appealing, because I know it's your money, but when you have 15 cars, why can't you reduce it to 3? And even our government too, the way they are using the convoy, would the president want to visit a state, and you will see
like 30 for the 30 35 cars.
100 convoy cars serve as a convoy for the president. I think by now they should reduce it, so that as the change should begin with
Even the politicians, because
yes.
because I will want to say that even these gains that we are the pains that we, it might not really affect them.
It can affect them, because they won't be the one to go to the filling station. Even the fuel they will consume for the whole years, they have reserved it
for them.
And have you ever seen any country that, okay, the presidency need fuel and they said there's no fuel? If there is no one, they will definitely look for it. It is the Nigerians that should ready for that sufferness. But we don't want to suffer ourselves, and at the same time we want to boost the economy. How are we going to do it? Is that we should do the necessary things within short period of time.
Thank you for that, Afolabi. And this brings us to the last topic that we'll be discussing on CONFAB today. There's a viral video of a pastor, of a man of God, that that was pleading for help, that was asking the U.S. government to intervene in the Nigeria in our Nigeria system, because they are killing the Christians in the country. So with that, I think a U.S. lawmaker saw the video, and he was not really happy about it. So he made a statement. He said, U.S. lawmaker Reiley Moore insists Trump designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern after bandits killed a pastor and kidnapped 20 worshippers. U.S. lawmaker Reiley Moore has doubled down on the campaign for President Donald Trump to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern, citing reports of killing of a pastor and the abduction of other church members in Kaduna. It has gotten to the it has gotten to the case of other lawmakers in other countries
To
intervene to see Nigeria as, okay, this is a very state of emergency. Sorry. So it brings me to the questions that it brings to the questions. It says that if a foreign lawmaker is actually calling Nigeria unsafe, or or Christian, does that mean the government has already failed the country?
Not that the government failed the country, but the only thing is that they are not upright with their responsibility. One of the responsibility of a government that knows what he is doing, or anyone occupy the seat, if truly you know what you are doing, the first thing that paramount to you is the safety of life and property of your citizen, because without them you will not be where you are. Now, for the foreign country to see our country Nigeria as a country that need to be assisted in terms of securing life and property, I think that the US has been trying to be of help.
Yeah.
But some Nigerians thinking that asking the foreign country to assist us, it means that we want to disrespect ourselves I mean, even especially the Nigerian army, they see it as a way of bringing them down. If we can be uh, inviting the foreign security personnel to come and be of help. And to me, there's nothing bad if you know that, okay, you were unable to even to capture these people
Yeah.
with the numbers of this personnel that you have, and you hire more, and these people are ready to be of help. And but the fear of render them useless. That is why you see the so-called the commandant or the general, I mean the chief of armed forces. That is why they didn't want to invite the foreigners to be of, I mean, to complement their efforts, so that Nigerians will not look down on them that they are not capable. No, if something want to overwhelm you and you have a compliment aunt, why can't you allow such? And it is right now for us to I will not say there's only statement that I don't want to subscribe to from the statement of the Moore, the lawmaker, that the Christian, not only Christian, we should not be biased. Not only Christian that is suffer from this, is
But
especially
really,
other.
but if we take more if we take more close attention to it, we can regulate the killing of the Christians is actually
No,
much more.
no, no one can tell that it is the Christian have the higher number, because what the most of the killing happens at the north.
Yeah.
And who are the northerners?
No, there are Christians too in the
We
northern.
have Christian, but we have more Muslim than Christian. That is why I want us to just to correct that notion that not only Christian, an injury for one
It's an
is
injury to
is an injury
all.
to her. And we should see ourselves as more, as one rather, so that we'll be able to combat this or this war, the insurgency and the like, so that we'll be able to have a better Nigeria, better country,
Okay.
where we can think of residing peacefully without panicking.
Thank you for that, Afolabi, and it's very very good. It's very very it's a great privilege to have you on the show with us today. This is where we'll be ending the confab for today. Um, Thank you, our esteemed navigators, for all you've been doing. And if you have opinions and you have comments on any of the topics that we've treated, you can as well drop your opinions in the comment section. We'll be there, to respond to you, and we'll be happy for you to share your review and your opinions about the topics as well. Thank you so much, Afolabi, for that.
It's my
Uh,
pleasure being here.
Thank you so much. We want once again we want to thank the executive producer in person of Dekin Michael
Adeboye
Adeboye Ashaolu,
Ashaolu.
and our producer
Mm.
Adenipekun Afolabi, the man sitting right here with me,
Thank you, AY.
and
Well
all
done.
and all other esteemed staffs, Manu Luapo, Chiamaka, Olamide, Big Balo in absentia.
Mm.
We say a very very big thank you to you. With that, like what Lex we always say, do not drink while driving.
And
And
you know this is weekend,
yeah, so
and today is Saturday.
yeah,
That is the first day in the month. Let's use this medium to say
say
Happy New
happy
Month
new
to
month
all
to
our
all
viewers.
our
Happy New
viewers.
Month.
Yeah,
Happy New Month.
yeah, we love you, we celebrate you, and thank you for everything you've been doing, your comments and your views and your review as well. Thank you so much, and we hope to see more and more of it. With that, we bring the confab to an end. See you again next time.